played some chess. No, we will play some chess now. Let's set our timer so we don't get crazy. Because I like to go crazy and overplay. Okay. We haven't played in a long time, so no judgments. Okay, we're 1360. We're okay with that. It's like 90 points off our high, but like we'll take it. Okay. It's also like 90 points higher than our recent low, so you know, win some, you lose some. Okay, ready? Here we go. We're also going to be analyzing our games and checking stuff out in between. Okay, so we play a Sicilian. We've been playing like this sort of pseudo Najdorf thing going on lately. I don't know what this is. This is like a reverse Najdorf. I have no idea what he's doing. TBH. So we're gonna develop our pieces just like a normal person. We'll bring this knight out, f6 out. I really don't know what this is. It's hard for me to know what's happening here. In this position, I kind of want to push this and go here. And then, but that means I can start by doing this. If I don't plan on bringing my bishop this way, then it should be no problem to just go here. And then I can go bishop castle. Okay, he's castling long, so alright, first let's go bishop out. Then we can push this and go here. Since he's long castled, we should be okay with, yeah, I mean, we've already got sort of an attack going. But we do have to be careful because he's pushing fast. We might not castle this game, depending on the situation. If he wants to keep pushing super hard, it might end up making more sense to just not castle. I want to go c7. This would leave the d7 square for my king if I had to. Allow me to connect my rooks. The other hand, I can bring my knight out. But I don't know where my knight's really going. He doesn't really have any obvious weaknesses that I feel like I can target right now. I can jump my knight up here, but I'm not sure what I'm doing after this trade. So for now, I'm going to just do this. Okay, that kind of stops this, but not really. It does allow me to go here, though, and attack this. If he brings it out, we can stop it there, and if he comes here, we can stop it there. So this will allow us to get rid of his dark squared bishop, pretty much no matter what. And frankly, if he moves his dark square bishop, I can take a pawn and then come home. Blocking his light square bishop was probably not the best idea. Once I clear this out, then I can move this knight in here. So that's a really nice position. I'm not sure. Okay, if I take this, he can't really do anything with this knight, right? So I think we just take. Because we're threatening this now, and he doesn't have any major threats here. Now we throw our knight onto this position, which is really nice. We can always take this whenever we want. We can also just kick it. Because where's he going to go? He might voluntarily go back, though, so why would I want him to voluntarily go back? This would allow me to take both of his bishops, which would be kind of nice, but the position's closed, so I don't know like how valuable his bishops are, TBH. I can also always castle queenside here if I have to. I still have that option. I mean, it's not pretty, but I've got all of my meat over on the queen side. I've traded off his dark square bishop. So I'm feeling kind of okay about it. If we're just being honest. Okay, so trying to make a threat against this square, right? Which we can kind of just shut down like this. So this is one option for sure. The other question is, what else can I do? And the answer is I don't know. I might not have any other choices here. I could, of course, take here. If I take, we'll just simplify. Then this covers this. And this forces him to take here. And then he has no bishops. And I've also lost a bishop. Then it's just one bishop versus one knight. Which is not the worst thing. Do I want to trade though? Not really. I feel like I'd prefer to just kick him out. We can push this next turn. This is an option for him, but we can also stop that pretty quickly, and you'd have two pieces hanging there. Two pieces hanging is probably no good, because you'd end up losing that knight. Okay, now I probably just take the other bishop. Right, it forces him to respond because his knight is in threat. Well, how do we turn this into... I don't want to weaken all of my light squares. Like, that doesn't feel good at all. If I come over here, we can start pushing this. I don't know if this is too aggressive, but I feel like we're fairly safe. I can always move my king if I have to. In fact, I might just want to move my king. I'm just going to be able to battering ram open all of this king side. I don't see how he stops it. But okay, so he's threatening this and this. I cannot stop both at once, but I can make this not a big deal. And I can come over here. Okay, this, if he takes, I can take back with my queen. If he, that's not what we expected, really. But it's okay, I think. This is all fine. We can still take back with the queen. If he takes, we take. If he pushes... that's not good, actually. Do we sack a piece here? Take... He would probably take this way. No, take... He'd probably take this way. If we go here, he takes like this. If he takes like that, we don't care. If we go here, and he takes here. We just need something defending this square, and it's okay. This is defending this. That is still protected. Okay, so we just go here, and then we'll just move. This should be okay. He has to make the move now either way. Because I can push and solidify this. Whatever he chooses to do. This X-ray is nice. Okay. Where does he want to go with that? Okay. Now we push. Push. Or take back, I mean. just keep pushing this. Right? Just trying to bust everything open. We have this too. That we can push if and when needed. In worst case scenario, we sack this and come over. In fact, if we do this now, what happens if I just take this? Take, he takes, I come here. He pushes, I push. I think our attack comes too quickly. Okay, that's a good move. Alright, so we defend. But we also, this piece hangs. Okay, we definitely sack. It's not really a sack, we just take. That's just a breakdown, right? Just a catastrophic meltdown. That's mate. All right. We laid on the pressure and he collapsed. And that's the way you play chess. We made some really good moves. I want to review that and see how it went. We both played bad. Okay. It's good to know. Okay. Here it wanted me to make this move right away. And this was, whoops. This was the move that I was planning on making. Okay, so these were all the correct moves. I was happy about that. Here, I wanted to make this move. And instead, I made that. But then I made the next move. It's still good. Now it wants me to already bust the center open. And I guess it's saying that he castled kingside, or queenside. He's not developed this. He's not pushing this. If we just break this open, look at what we'll have. It also threatens a fork. Yeah, that's an interesting move. Okay, here I was trying to get my queen into the game, but I already had an advantage. Even with this, I had 0.6, but yeah, it really wants me to bust that open. So this is a questionable move. Yeah, so it just wants me to be much more aggressive. And just say, like, all of his shit is piled in here. He went down, I took, he took. Coming up here was fine. Going down there was bad. Oh, it wants me to just take. That was my other choice, to just take it, right? And later in the game, I ended up taking it. What are the, Where's my review? Okay. He comes back. Okay, it wants me to just leave this here and castle kingside. I guess at this side, it's not. At this point, it's not that dangerous. Is the point? And if he takes, this is still relatively unassailable. I can lock it up with tempo. It also kicks this knight off. Oh, this knight has only one square. Ah, that's really smart. Okay. Okay, so coming over here was too aggressive. I had an advantage. This took away my advantage. Now he's winning. Now he's really winning. I was supposed to go this way. Why didn't I think of that? I was like, these two things are in trouble. How do I defend against them? I can't. I'll have to go this way. Interesting. Okay, so it wants me to just ignore this counter threat. That's very hard to find. That's not the move it wants. It wanted me to ignore that and quickly get my rook onto b file. He was not supposed to take because of this. That wasn't great, but not terrible. This wants to literally just ignore everything. And threaten. Oh, because I'm threatening mate. This is a huge blunder. And I miss it. He goes there. If I went here. Then he would go here. Oh, and I would win the knight. Interesting. I was missing the mate threat. It's just like, give him a mate threat. Like, holy shit. It still wants me. This is why my accuracy was so bad. It just wants me to make a mate threat immediately. And here, that's crazy that it wants me to just take the knight. Because I know that's a whole piece. I get it. But also, it feels like pushing that pawn is just so much stronger. Still, I'm winning. 1.4. That was a good move. I defended. He took. I got a free piece. This was where he collapsed. I'm not sure what that move was, but it gave me that. And was just checkmate. But here I was up 3.7 because I just won the piece. So even if he had gone over here, I don't think it would have been a problem, right? Let's imagine he did go over there. Right, I still have c4 to bust this open. It wants to just sack your queen because it doesn't know what else to do. Rook 7 h4 like this so that I can't push this open. Oh, rook 7 h4. But then it just wants me to go queen a3 because if it takes here, I push this and have mate. Now it wants rook takes that, and then rook takes back, and then b takes. And now we're just up a queen, right? b4 check. Isn't that what it said best move was? b4 check. Whoops. b4 check. King c1. Rook d8. And now we're just winning, right? h7. Oh. No, now it wants king b6. King d1. I mean, there's so many things I can do at this point. I can just win the rook. A7, E2, queen takes C4 check, D2, F4 check, E2, rook A2, rook B1 check, king C5, rook C1, queen takes C1. This his best move is to hope that I don't see that. G3. It's an interesting move. I guess it prevents this. But then you just E4, F4, rook takes with mate. Okay, let's go back to the game. We're gonna open this and go to repertoire black. Okay, so our Sicilian repertoire, we haven't really been playing lately. I think it's like the Najdorf, right? So we're gonna make a new one. Which is kind of what I want to switch to. I don't know the Najdorf that well. But we're going to make a file for the Najdorf. And we will add to it as we go. Game review. We already have one. It was E4, C5, then D3. Okay. E4, C5, D3. We went here. Okay, the most common moves here are knight c6, g6. Yeah, knight c6 is the most common move. We went d6, which is the third most common move. They all are pretty much equally winning. We went here. He went here. And we played a6, which is not very common and not very winning. Also, let's add Stockfish. Add Kibitzer. It's loading. Okay. Stockfish is loaded. So, Stockfish says... Stockfish says, now we play knight c6. We played a6. Oh, sorry. No. Stockfish is changing his mind. Now we play knight f6. Knight f6. Boom. What did he play? I'm assuming he would have played his next move anyway. Bishop e3. Hello. If we went knight f6 and he goes bishop e3, and we would go... Stockfish says knight c6 at depth 30, depth 31. Most common move is g6. Stockfish wants knight c6. Knight c6 makes more sense to me. Boink. His moves. Let's see if his move was even on the radar of Stockfish. His next move after this was bishop e2. Bishop e2, it is. He played bishop e2, and then it wants us to play g6 or e5, depending on how we're playing. But Stockfish really liked this play as well. It's interesting. Okay. We'll save this. Hold on. Analysis. Wait, home. Report, right? Opening report. Okay, so black scores miserably, 0%. Black performs ELO 1630 against an opposition of 2430. Interesting. White performs ELO 3104 against an opposition of 2304. But there's only one game. So they can't really give you a good opening report here. It's literally just one game that it's taking a reference from, which is not super helpful. Okay. We'll save this as like, and we'll just call it like Najdorf? Question mark? Black. What's up, Enzo? Just doing some, I'm playing some games right now, and then doing some puzzles and then doing some study. But yes. We just won our first game, which was nice. I just got back from traveling, so that was a lot. I'm still tired. And I haven't really played in a while. So just kind of getting back into the flow. We did just win with a nice checkmate. But yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go with our normal plan here. Knight c6. That's interesting. I kind of want to come here and then here, to be honest. I don't see why not. Here takes, we take back, right? Okay. This is an interesting position. Maybe we just come here. And we can push this. Kick him back. Okay. Okay. This check takes, right? I don't see anything concrete here. I mean, this isn't ideal for obvious reasons. But what's the real threat? I don't actually know. Can take this, sure. But he sacked a whole piece for that. I come here, he castles. And this is a major threat. On the other hand, if I come here, that forks me. I feel like this might be my move. Okay, I think we're okay with this trade. Wait, we're not anymore. Fuck, we lose the rook. But we also get... Oh no, we did the wrong thing. We took it with check. No, we fucked up. We fucked up bad. We were okay, and then we lost it. Damn it. It's over. This is mate. Or leads to mate, at least. Man. apparently played like shit. Okay, so against this, we need to bring our knight out first. Okay, and putting this up is important to blunt it. And these ideas were apparently just all bad. Yeah, now we're way ahead. All of this was correct. Oh, we were supposed to just trade off the queens. Why didn't that occur to me? And I could go here because this was still covered. I missed so many things in that game. That's very frustrating. I don't even know if the opening was wrong. It was just that part. Like I fell apart halfway through that game. Okay, lessons learned. All right, we're playing the perk. When we play the perk, his move is going to be this. We're just going to take that. Yo, what's up? CYZ Berber. Sis Berber. How you doing? I'm not sure if what I did was the best thing to do against the perk, but getting rid of that knight feels really important. I don't play the perk very often, TBH. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I think developing our bishop here is probably feels right. Feels better than this. But I'm not sure. Probably castle next. I don't think we care too much about this bishop. Can always force this bishop to do something. Okay. We're okay with that result, I think. Okay, let's think. You can go like this. Which feels like a nice move. Kind of sidesteps this whole nonsense he's trying to do with his knight. If he doesn't react properly, we can come here and threaten mate. And just put massive pressure on that knight. We can also now take back, because that's not really a threat anymore. Also, even just taking this forces his king to come, and he can't really castle right now. Yeah, my position has to be winning, right? Not winning, but it has to be better right now. I think I started a perk. No, I started a perk file as black. And it's Pearts, right? It's Pearts is how you say it. I can do this and put more pressure on the knight. Pin it further, and now I can take. And he's done this castling maneuver just to like get his knight out of it, and I don't think that castling queenside here was particularly good for him. He can't get out of this, so I'm not too worried. He's still pinned. I can keep him pinned. Let's think. We go here, he pushes here, we en passant, and now he has to take here. Yeah, we make him stay pinned, I think, is what we do. If he takes here, then we probably have to take. Now we just win a bunch of pawns, I think. He has to defend this knight, or this rook, or the game ends. But he can't defend all of these things all at once. Probably just bring this back up, and I come here. And this whole queenside crumbles. Okay, so this doesn't work, right? Because I can take here. I can also check and then take this first. I can also just take this pawn, right? Which maybe I just take the pawn this way. And we just continue to pile up the pawns. Yo, what's up, Taser the Third? Taser the Third? We can also now pile up the rook on this. Rook e1. And he's going to have to devote a rook to defend it. At which point... I think this is starting to become a lot of pressure. Okay, this drops this pawn. That's still covered. So he's just dropping another pawn? Is this... I can also come here, which forks. I like this more, to be honest. If he comes after my queen, we just take. If he takes, we take back. If he moves this way, then we just take this piece and we win a piece. Because then if he takes, well, we take his queen. So we would take and take back. If he just moves his queen out of the way, like that. Now we can take here. We'll take like this. So let's think about it. We want to go... Okay, so we have to take because he's threatening this to get out of it, right? Just fine. We like this trade. We're happy with it. Okay. This stops this, defends this, and defends this. Can you play with me? Yeah. Hit exclamation point challenge, and it will give you my username and the rules. Should be able to do this, and then I'd be in a very, I mean, we're just 3 pawns up, which is just pretty brutal. That just feels like a winning position. Now, he obviously has things that can slow that down, but not really things that don't drop pawns. Okay, so this allows me to just do this one first. Right? And then I can go here. And we get our position just kind of the other way. We were going to go here and there, but he's double attacking this. What is this threat? To kick my queen? I'm not sure. If we go here and he goes here, I mean, we just go here, right? It comes with tempo. I think we're okay with that. And this move or something like that allows me to just block like this. That's okay. We push this and he takes. Oh, he can't. He can take. I can check. I think we'll start by just going here. It comes with tempo. Oh, it doesn't come with tempo. I mean, it kind of comes with tempo. He has to do something about it. He can't move his rook. And then I can push. And that should basically be game. That's a free rook. That's a free rook. And I'll probably just take with my queen to BH, unless he defends it with his rook. I'm really happy with the way that this game turned out. But I do want to start a perk line, so we'll do that right after this. I don't know what that does or why. We obviously do this. Just simplify. Get this rook into the game. We already have Luft. Check, take. We win another pawn. Okay, we can check here. He can, yeah, it's pretty much over. So, sweet. GG's. Let's check out the game. .86, so we finally played a good game. Just nice. Apparently this is all book. Except for that. So I played a few book moves by accident, which is nice. This was the best move, so I'm proud of that. Okay, so here that was okay. It was a fine move, but I understand this move too, right? This is also just defending. So if you take back. He goes back. Ah, this is a very good move that I missed. Knight is pinned. I come up and I'm forking these two. This queen has to move, but can't defend this. And then this comes with a check. Once this moves, like if he goes here, that is almost mate. Check, he goes there. I mean, this is just horrifying. I missed it. That's okay. Still missed it. That's okay. Taking was good. And I took here. Took there. It still wants me to go in with my knight. I had like a little intermezzo here because I wanted my queen closer, but ultimately my idea with taking with the pawn was good. But now that it's here, it wants me to take with the knight. Probably because it would put extra pressure on this bishop. Took back, it was fine. This was the best move. I'm glad because I really thought about this for a minute. I wasn't sure what to do. Taking was best. Here was good. That was best. That was best. That was good. That was a big blunder. Okay, so this wasn't best, but it was just a simplifying maneuver. Ah, so it wants me, instead of giving the check, to just come to E1. Because then I can, it's basically saying my king can basically just take care of this completely. And then I can completely lock him off with D1 and push him over even further. And get my rook into the game, completely safe, pick off these pawns, and then we just have like a very easy victory. And the next move, which I was going to play, I was thinking about either this. Well, this was probably going to be my move. So let's see what the game review says. What am I supposed to play? The analysis. At this point, D7 check. Perfect. Yeah, D7 check is the best play. They have to. It says it wants to go E8, and then I would take. Then it says go B7. Go here, and just take these. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Solid win. We're out of time for this section, so let's pull up Close this. Questionable Nydorf. Let's pull up the opening. So our openings. Repertoire white. White be perk. Or Peerts, sorry. This isn't what we faced. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up our review. We went here, and then he went C6. All right, so we'll update our line. All right, so here, reference. Also, let's add Stockfish. C6 is the third most common move, but E5 is the best move. Okay, so what we saw was C6. And then I think what we did was bishop G4, or just bishop G5. I actually forget how this game started. Yeah, we went bishop G5, which was not the best move. So what do we want to do instead of bishop G5? Here's kind of where we went off of ideal. Stockfish is saying we want to go F4. And F4 is the most commonly played line. Crazy. Bishop G5 is okay. It's up there. It's an option. But we want to play F4. Okay. So when we see the perk, and we're in this, if he goes C7, we go F4. Against this, we go bishop E3. Right. Then we go F4. Okay, so the only difference is, we have to remember that F4 is a big thing in the perk. If he goes C6, we just go F4 straight away. Let's say he goes G6 here. Then it wants us to go knight F3. Wait, computer says knight F3. But it's not giving me... Still loading. Knight F3 is the most common move and very winning. We go knight F3. At this point, he goes bishop G7, of course, right? He would. He's already setting it up. We go bishop D3. Right, bishop D3, yes. Bishop D3. Okay, so we can overprotect this pawn. Okay, so that's interesting, because in the other one, we went this way. The other one we went here. But when he pushes this pawn, we want to go here. Interesting difference. How do I make the yellow line? No, stop making more lines. I want them to go away. Oh wait, that's because it's where it actually went. It's just there because that's where it went. I'm stupid. Okay, cool. Good to know. We will build on the perk as we play it more. Save. Sorry, the Pierts. We'll build on the Pierts as we play it more. Alright, so 2 and 1, not bad. Alright, we're gonna do some puzzles. Get into puzzle mode. And get some practice going.